There was a talented artist who poured his heart and soul into his masterpiece. His family had been struggling for months, and this painting was his last hope to turn their lives around. He worked tirelessly, day and night, perfecting every detail. Finally, it was ready, his greatest creation, set to be unveiled at an important exhibition that could change everything. But just one night before the big exhibition, disaster struck. A fire broke out in the studio, tearing through everything. The brushes, the tools, and his masterpiece. The artist stood frozen, unable to move as the flames consumed months of his hard work. His chest tightened, his heart pounded, and for a moment, it felt like his entire world was falling apart. But instead of mourning his loss, the artist did something no one expected. He picked up the burned canvas and brought it to the exhibition. People were confused. Why bring a destroyed painting? Some even laughed, thinking he had lost his mind. People turned to look at him confused. Some shook their heads, others laughed. What is he thinking? Does he really believe anyone will care about a destroyed painting? The artist heard every word, but kept moving. He placed the burned canvas on display, standing quietly by its side. As the artist displayed his burned painting in the gallery, the whispers grew louder. People stared with puzzled looks, and some even shook their heads in disbelief. Why would he bring something so ruined? They murmured. Finally, a bold voice cut through the crowd. Someone stepped forward and asked, "Why would you show a painting like this? It's broken, destroyed. What could it possibly mean?" The room fell silent, waiting for his reply. The artist took a deep breath and faced the crowd. "Yes, it's burned," he said calmly. "But isn't that how life is? Sometimes everything we build gets destroyed. Sometimes things don't turn out the way we planned." He paused and pointed to the charred edges of the painting. "But that doesn't mean it has no value. What survives the fire is what truly matters." He stepped closer to the painting and pointed to the vibrant colors that still showed. This is resilience. This is hope. The burns and scars are part of the story. They remind us that beauty isn't about being perfect. It's about how we grow and change. The crowd fell silent as his words sank in. Slowly, their confusion turned to understanding. They no longer saw a ruined painting. They saw strength and meaning. For the rest of the night, people gathered around the artwork, moved by the story it told. Life isn't about avoiding the fire. It's about finding the strength to rise from the ashes. The burns and scars we carry don't mean we've failed. They mean we've survived. They mean we've lived. Like the artist's painting, it's not perfection that makes something beautiful. It's the story behind it. Every scar, every struggle, every moment of doubt becomes a brushstroke on the canvas of who we are. So when life challenges you, don't fear the fire. Embrace it. Let it shape you. Because sometimes what feels like the end is just the beginning of your greatest masterpiece. Your story isn't over yet. What will you create next?